Jonathan M0JSX here, Martin Lynch and Sons. Yeah, I'm back. I've managed to push Martin out of the way. He's been here for a couple of weeks. I managed to push him out of the way and I'm back in front of the camera. So let's have a look at what's on our used shelves this week. We'll start over here with the AOR ARDV1. Now, I know Martin mentioned one of these last week. That one sold very quickly. Don't worry though, we've got another one sat right here for you. You know what it is, of course. It's HF, VHF, UHF, all of the digital modes, and of course analog as well. It is up at a fantastic price of just £799. Of course, fully boxed. You can see the box in the picture as well. I'll move up, and here we've got a FT817ND. This particular one, very nice condition. It's boxed and complete, and everything you'd expect. It's just up at £399. And we've also got here the bigger brother, the 857D. This one, almost brand new. In fact, you can still see it's got the protective film across the screen. No obvious marks or anything like that. Fully boxed and complete. It's yours for just £549. Now, I said I managed to kick Martin out of the way, but he's just come over. He's behind the camera, and I think he might have a few things.
Have I?
Yeah.
No, you're doing a good job, Jonathan. It's we've got so much second-hand gear. Because we've been really banging the drum and buying a few bits in, but no, I think you're doing a reasonable job, Jonathan. Carry on, mate.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Let's go over here next then, because we don't normally have handhelds at Martin Lynch and Sons, but we do at the moment. We have a fantastic FT60 in a lovely condition. Doesn't seem like it's had much use at all. It comes complete with its box and its manual, of course, and it's up for just £75. So if you want to get onto VHF, UHF nice and easily, maybe you're a newcomer to the hobby, this is the buy for you. As I say, £75. It is absolutely fantastic condition. Let's move along the shelves again. Behind me we have a Flex 6500. Of course, Flex just brought out some new radios, so we're seeing a lot of Flexes being part exchanged at the moment. If you have a Flex and you're interested in a new one, give us a call 03452 388599 and we can give you a cracking part exchange price as well. That one up at just £2499. We shall move along the shelves as we've got a TS590S. We've got two at the moment. We have this one up at £699. On the top of it, it's got a few scratches that you may be able to see on camera, but other than that, it's nice working. It's been fully tested by our on-site engineers. Of course, 100 watts out on HF and 6 meters. Perfect for CW. These are fantastic on CW and also pretty darn good on SSB as well. And if you'd like one maybe in a slightly better condition, good news, because we have this one just here, which is in phenomenal condition. It's up at £749, and I think its condition warrants that.
It came in this morning, actually. It's got the box book, everything. I sold that to, or rather Tony sold it to the customer in 2014, and that really is a peach, that. Look at that. That's in lovely, lovely nick. Hasn't been cleaned by John yet, but he'll do that in the morning if it doesn't sell tonight. I was just going to say, Jonathan, we bought that in the other day. We don't see too many 847s, do we?
No, an 847, of course.
Especially at that price.
Well, it's a fantastic price. The 847, of course, it's Yaesu's HF, VHF, UHF radio, perfect for satellite use with the full duplex, and of course the tracking that you need if you're going to be doing some SSB satellites. It's up at $495, which I think is an absolute bargain.
Bit too cheap, really.
It's a bit too cheap. I'm almost considering it.
Well, it's funny. I had one for a long time. We also got the matching tuner for it for 85 quid. The matching FC20. This was sold alongside the 847. Very, very simple. The only problem is we've got a control lead missing. So if you've got one of those, you might need to add that to it. But failing that, maybe chat our workshop up and we might be able to manufacture that for you. Have you mentioned this yet?
I haven't yet, and I'm glad you have.
Yeah. This was bought in a few days ago. We do get them in, not very often. You may remember sitting next to it last week was the 200 watt version, the Mark V. This is the Mark V Field, and we were absolutely astounded is how this customer has looked after this. It really is pretty well like new. 100 watts output. The big difference between this one and the Mark V, of course, is that this has got the power supply built in, so you don't need an external box outside. And you also remember the TS990, that's being collected tomorrow by a very lucky customer, traded in a few bits and pieces, and he's coming to pick that up in the morning, so that'll be gone. So we've run out of 990s, Jonathan. But
No, we haven't.
no, we've been busy because look behind you, Mr. Cameraman, and we've found 2 more. Customers do ask me, well, what's wrong with all this second? How come you keep getting so much second-hand gear? We actively look for it, and whilst customers save up a lot of money to buy one of these new, as indeed a lot of our high-end stock, circumstances change. You might need some cash, or you might need to buy yourself a new motorbike or trade it in for something as I used to when I was younger. So we found 2 more, both in great nick. This one's got a little mark on the top. You can scan in there, as you can see. Unfortunately, Kenwood do use plastic front panels, as most people do these days. 200 watts again, same as the other one last week, but these 2 are available. The one with that slight mark, $38.95, and this one is similar money, but again they'll both be listed on the website along with yet another matching speaker at £149.
And what a fantastic speaker they are as well. They
They
sound
are
absolutely
sound good.
phenomenal. Now, Martin, am I right in saying that you've got some stuff you want to unbox?
I've got a bit of unboxing stuff here. Look, we've had so much kit traded in this week. We've just bought in an FT991A. It's so hot off the press. I haven't even booked it in yet. Again, one of our colleagues sold it to the customer less than a year ago, so it's still got the remainder of the warranty. It hasn't been cleaned because we don't normally show gear that hasn't been cleaned beforehand, but it will be done before sale, as indeed it will be going through our workshop. Absolutely immaculate, got all the original packing and box and book and everything, and that is
it's £895.
£895. Along with that, MD200, the very expensive Yaesu desk microphone. This will be out in the showroom hopefully tomorrow. That's the base, there's all the bits, and that's the lovely big microphone. Again, saving yourself a lot of money. I think it's
That's gone up for
£145. That's the MD200. So if you've got any of the Yaesu base station radios, that's definitely worth looking at. A bit of a strange one, this. One of my very older customers, a G2, unfortunately passed away. His son was clearing his shack the other day and found this very old rotator, which has never been used, as you can see. Little 3-wire rotator. If you've got a small 2-metre beam, little 3 or 4 element 2-metre beam, or a 9LE 70 SEMS beam, you can have it outside rotating lots of degrees for £75.
75 quid.
These things are like hen's teeth. You can't buy them anymore, but it comes with all the brackets, and all it needs is mains wire, three core mains cable to get it to run. Again, another unit we've bought in this morning. ICOM IC7100. I love these. We still sell lots and lots of them new, but again, look how the guys looked after all this, all the bits, microphone and cables, etc., which I'm probably going to lose half of it taking it out like this. We'll get there eventually. There's the radio body itself. Just to remind people, these are HF2, 6, 4 metres as well, of course. That's in fantastic condition, look at that. And then a separate head unit which you mount. It comes with all the cabling and everything. And that's up for...
That is up at £799.
£799. So again, hundreds of pounds off what you'd normally pay for it. Lastly, again not even booked in yet, a Yaesu YT1200 auto tuner, single button tune with the cables, no box, but it's only a cardboard box. Good nick, with handbook.
Absolutely. That is up at I haven't got 130. There we go.
I thought it was on there, £130. So if you're looking at buying these have got a far broader tuning range and faster speed than internal tuners that are mounted inside Yaesu ICOM Kenwood. So they're very, very good. We love LDG. Jonathan, any more piece of kit you want to show off?
One final thing I want to say is about the 7410 just sat here. You know the 7410 HF and 6 metres. It's a fantastic unit, this. It's in the same chassis as the 9100, you may know. but of course it's a bit cheaper sat here. It is up at £999, fully boxed and etc. And that is pretty much it from us for this week. Thanks very much for watching. Of course, you can view the whole of the used range online at Ham Radio. Oh, hello, Martin's just
one
come
more
back
bit.
out.
You may remember last week I wandered over here and showed 3 BHI speakers, the NES 10.2s. Again, I think it was another deceased, unfortunately, amateur that died. Had 3 speakers. I think it was a big shack clear out, I seem to remember. And he had 3. I mounted them all up there. They all went like that. Literally, the video went up. Within an hour, every single one of those was sold on the web. So I did a deal with my mate Graham at BHI. I said, here, Graham, people love your speakers. If I buy a whole load off you, can you do me a slightly better price? So he did. These are brand new in box. I've literally just taken that out. At the moment, until I run out of the lot that I bought off him, we're doing them $89.95, including that brand new. Just to remind you, very simple, DC lead, 12 volts, into the back of the speaker, outlet on your radio, and you wouldn't believe how much better the noise suppression is through one of these. I even had a customer in yesterday that Tony was dealing with who's using one of those TS990s, and he only ever used it at home with one of these because he's got such a lot of noise where he is, which is another reason why we get things like this traded in, that unless he used the BHI speaker, you couldn't hear a thing. So that's how good these are. Don't underestimate them. $89.95. Just look at NES 10-2 on our website and buy one of those today. Jonathan?
Thanks very much, Martin. So, as I was about to say, all of our used items can be seen online at hamradio.co.uk. And if there's anything you see or you want to trade anything in, give us a call, 0345 2300 599. And until next week, bye-bye.
Oh, another thing.
Oh, so close.
Last thing. You're out there, you know you're out there. We're looking for more staff. We can barely keep up, I'm pleased to say. If you're into amateur radio, you know it inside out, you love the hobby, you want to earn a few extra pounds in your pocket, then come along and see us. If you haven't got any sales experience, that isn't a problem. We're more than happy to train you. We're not hard sales guys here, surprisingly enough. So if you're a local to the area, please come and see us. We could do with next help, either full-time, part-time, whatever. Look at our website under recruitment and give us a shout, or just pop in and see any of us, Tony, myself, whoever. We'd love to hear from you. That's it. I'm definitely going now. Bye.